something that you're destined to repeat. Oh, you're stronger than you think. You know it has to end, but you don't know where to start. You can pack your bags and I'll meet you where you are. Oh, I'll be waiting in the car.
We're about 15 miles from the Atlantic coast in the northeast corner of Florida. Welcome to Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you. That's Cam Little set to start this. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. That is caught. It's Robinson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
17 yards. First down, Chiefs.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. Inside the 25. They're going to have it first and goal. He'll be out of bounds at about the 5-yard line. A big pickup there for the Chiefs. 53 yards.
First and goal.
Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is first and goal. Here's a run. And he's into the end zone. What a start. Touchdown, Kansas City. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
His kick is good. Makes the score. Chiefs 7, Jaguars 0. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Lawrence to throw right away. That is incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Here we go.
Now it's Johnson. Up the sideline, past midfield. Down the sideline to the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Jaguars. Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. He's got it. And And the Jaguars come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. On the return, it's Robinson. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They bring a tight end in motion left. Off the bootleg. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. The former first overall pick in 2022, Travon Walker, getting in to drop him for sack number 11 on the season. They go play action with Mahomes. That one on target to Watson. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 82 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Go, let's go.
Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Jaguars ready to punt this one away.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
They'll begin here on the ground. Down at the 21, a gain of 1.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Yellow.
They'll send Worthy in motion. On 2nd down, Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That is brought in. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big pickup there for the Chiefs. 61 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Yellow.
In motion, it's Robinson. It's over the middle and caught by Rice. And he's in. What a drive.
Touchdown.
Rashee Rice. Touchdown, KC.
Mike, this is a great example of a wide receiver who just truly understands the concept of spacing. When you're open, stay open. If you're not open, get open. And when you can do that and operate in the middle of the field, man, you are such a weapon and a reliable target for your quarterback. It's a great example of it here. He works to stay open, middle of the field, ball's on target. It's an easy touchdown.
Butker's extra point is good. And the Chiefs will take a 21-7 lead.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Hey, go. Hey, 11.
So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Play is stopped. We have an injury to one of the Jaguars. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. 2nd and 10.
Rip, 23. Nice. Here we go.
Here's Lawrence to throw. That's caught left side by Pitts. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
3rd down, they need 5.
Fred on red. 13 loot. Hey, here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That'll be caught. It's Hunter. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
That's good for a Jaguars 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's a 1st carry for their running back. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. In the pistol, here's Lawrence. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because they're worried about him running by them. There is a lot of space open underneath.
14 on the pickup. 1st down, Jacksonville.
The Jaguars 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence.
One thing did he tell us in our production meeting this week, Mike? He takes such great pride in his coverage abilities, and after that play, it's pretty clear why.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Hey, kill. Hey, easy. Ralph. This one's hot.
To throw is Lawrence. That's complete. He finds Brian Thomas. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's another
16-yard pickup on that one. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
Hey.
They go play action for Lawrence. That one to the end zone, but incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts.
incomplete.
And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Now 2nd and 10.
11, Agate. Silver.
Back to throw. Lawrence. There's Fant open right side. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
First down.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter.
To the 5-yard line. Here now, 2nd down and goal.
Hey, here we go.
Throwing is Lawrence. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Micah Parsons. He gets in for the sack, and that is now an even 20 on the year. What a season.
Ready up.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Red on red. Phil.
Lawrence. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal.
Jaguars field goal. A 30-yard attempt.
Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars cut the deficit a bit. The new score is now 21-10.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Drive will start on the ground. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Now Mahomes. To the left side in the hands of Rice. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down. So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Chiefs on top. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. Third and 7. Motion man is Rice. On 3rd down, Mahomes. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
To number 27.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Josh Hines-Allen. He gets in for an important sack, number 133 on his career, moving him past the Hall of Famer Lawrence Taylor, who finished with 132.5.
Yellow, color. Here comes little lady.
Mahomes going to throw here on third down. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
So, fourth down, they'll hand it over to A.J. Cole to punt it. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Hey, go, let's go. On, this side, 30 left. Here we go.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. So, a big one there to start the drive. It covers 51 yards. Lawrence going to give it to Cheaton. He'll carry this one inside the 20, into the red zone. Give him 8 on that carry.
8 yards on the
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
3rd and 2. Here we go.
Rip, 23. Hey, kill. Hey, change the time. Hey, kill. Hot.
Lawrence. Got his man. It's complete to Thomas.
Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win.
11.
On 1st and 10, it's a handoff. Wait a minute, it's a reverse. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
Look, Mike, I realize most people, if they saw a lineman of his size waiting for him, they would just run the other way. But it's his job to try to find a way around the big fella and get what he can. Running backwards only turns a small setback into a much bigger one.
Flushed to his left. And he's in. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That touchdown number 23 for him on the season. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars are back within 4. It's 21-17. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. A return now from the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. On 1st down, it's Mahomes. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Miami. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
14-yard line.
11, Agate.
Now a handoff, running right.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
On red.
2nd down, Lawrence. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Sink right. Soka, hot.
To throw is Lawrence. And he's close to the goal line. Won't have the touchdown, but he does pick it up on 3rd down.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle 3rd of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage...
Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Jaguars. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
On the return, it's Robinson. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
11, Lisa 24. Hey, Tomato.
2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Back with more from Jacksonville after this timeout. Look them up on a 2nd down and 8.
Go, let's go. Hey, son. Here we go, son.
Lawrence now. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Son. Hey, kill. 11. Here we go.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Hit by Benjamin Morrison.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
1st down throw, Mahomes. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Foye Oluokun. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year.
Easy.
They'll send Worthy in motion. Mahomes now on 2nd down. That's caught downfield by Robinson. And he's taken down up past the 35. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
A gain of 26
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's complete to Rice. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome, so it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
They go right back to Rice. He's got it again.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
In trouble, and down he goes. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock.
This is the epitome of team defense. Not only are you able to rush the passer and put relentless pressure on him play after play, but the coverage on the back end is so tight. There's just nowhere for the...
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their second, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
They're on the 15-yard line.
On red.
First down throw for Lawrence. That's complete to his running back, Bashir Tootin. They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
That's good for our Jaguars. First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Take right over. Hey, Lion. Hey, Soko, hi. Silver.
On first down, Lawrence. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. This will be from 56 yards away. Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs will tie this game up here late in the first half. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
Hey, Ryan.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. Oh, falling away. What a throw. He drops it in there. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, Jacksonville.
30-yard line.
Hey.
To throw is Lawrence. They'll look to set up the screen here. He'll get it inside the 20. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. Great timing to call the screen. It's a gain of 17 and a first down.
All right, let's go. Son.
And before the snap, we have a whistle, and this could very well be a false start.
Think right open.
Run out of the gun, and it's Tootin. And he's able to push his way forward, a gain of about 2. It'll be second down.
16-yard line.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Okay, break. Hey, go. Hey, center. Jack. There we go.
Lawrence now on second down. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Hey, Soko. Hey, I'm gun. 11. Silver.
Here's Lawrence to throw. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down.
Cam Little on for the field goal. A 33-yard.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Jaguars will move out in front. 27-24.
Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves him out in front.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
26-yard line.
A tight end in motion now. They try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. There's a give running left, and here comes Tootin. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
To the goal line and in. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That's his second touchdown tonight. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Jaguars will extend this third quarter lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. On the return, it's Robinson. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. To the ground, a first down run. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
A first down throw for Mahomes. Open man is Robinson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one? They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Yellow!
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. Taking the deep shot here with Robinson. And the Jaguars will take over here just past the 30.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a first-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
They'll go with the counter on 1st down. And he's able to fight through one tackle here and pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Hey, kill!
Now here's Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That is hard. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 41 yards.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now a run on 1st down. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. He's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Red on red. Hey, son, it's 13 loop.
Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
It is 3rd and long.
All right, let's go.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. A gain of 16 on that pass play. That's good for a Jaguar. 1st down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Hey, easy. Route. 11, add it.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Jaguars. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars tack on one more to their lead.
Chiefs 24. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. They go play action with Mahomes. That's complete left side to Worthy. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards.
They'll get 19 out of that play. Good for a Chiefs 1st down. the bootleg. It's Mahomes. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
Yellow. Hey, 57 colors.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Was brought down, and pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Yellow.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. Taking the deep shot here with Robinson. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to get the ball to start the second quarter as time expires here in the first. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
Hey, go. Here we go.
We see a lot of this as they begin the fourth quarter on the ground. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
24-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Here's second and 4 from the 24.
Hey, run. Son, this is hot.
Lawrence. That is downfield to the tight end Pitts. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
At the 45-yard line.
Hey, Jupiter. 11, Agate.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
Big 13 heavy. Red on red.
They'll stay on the ground. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Loss of a yard.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Decent 24. Here we go.
Second down, Lawrence. Forced out wide. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark.
It's fourth down.
Cam Little for this field goal attempt. This one from 47 yards out. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Jaguars will extend their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. first and 10, it's Mahomes. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
On second down, Mahomes. Oh, for the fifth time, he is intercepted. Little on now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Jaguars will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Right back to the air following that pick 6. He's got it! And he's going to take this one all the way. 78 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. And give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough last. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Sink right. Hey, Lion. Here we go.
In the pistol, here's Lawrence. That's caught left side by Pitts. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Mike, did you see how hyped the sideline got after that run after catch? I thought the bench was going to run out onto the field to celebrate. He refused to go down on first contact and second contact, for that matter.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
3rd and 9.
Hey, Ryan. 11, Agate. Son, this one's hunt.
Throwing is Lawrence. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
His kick is good! From 60 yards out, he's got the legs to knock it through.
And you talk about having confidence in your kicker, Mike. To send him out there to kick from midfield, and what does he do? He repays you with that confidence with a 60-yard field goal. That was something else.
This one taken at the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. First and 10 for Mahomes. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
It's second down.
Mahomes now on second down. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their second pick six of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's one pick six, but to get two pick sixes in the same game, this defense is on fire.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
Yellow.
Mahomes on first down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
It's now second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Got a man over the middle, it's Worthy. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Kansas City Chiefs.
First down throw, Mahomes. Catch made there by Watson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Here's first and 10.
4 yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Now someone up front moves early. Can't continue to make these mistakes if you're trying to mount a big comeback. Right back to the air for Mahomes. And more of the same. Another interception. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
There's that man again, another catch. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Hey. Son. Think right open. There we go.
A first down throw for Lawrence. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up second down.
Let's go.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Jacksonville. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his 3rd of the game, his 6th this year. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars stretch things out even further.
Chiefs 30.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll get as much as he can, protecting the football as he dives to the ground. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Yellow.
They'll send Worthy in motion. Look wide. Get this one complete. Got room past the 35. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Yellow.
First down.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. And he'll be forced out of bounds. A very short game.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
A loss of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long for Mahomes. He'll let one go down the middle. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Kansas City Chiefs.
What a letdown for the defense. They allow a conversion on 3rd and 16.
And the first down, Chiefs.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 9.
15.
2nd and a yard. At the
The man in
23
motion is Watson. Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. That's to Robinson. He's got it. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
And while this game is certainly all but over, this drive really comes down to pride. On one side, you got a team trying to show they're willing to fight all the way to the end. And then the other, they don't want to give up a touchdown at this point in the game.
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more.
The Chiefs will set up for the
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
Jaguars 68. Chiefs 38.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Cam Little for this field goal attempt.
The Jaguars
This
field goal.
from beyond 70 yards away.
Long attempt.
And as expected, this one's not going to get there. It's no good. And they are not able to add on to their big lead. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes. That one knocked away. And it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike. And just because they had this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. That is Josh Allen from his defensive end spot to record the sack. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway.
Yellow.
On 3rd down, Mahomes taking the deep shot here with Robinson. And the Jaguars are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
On red.
Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the Jaguars. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olsen. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Jaguars are the winners here at home, as we say, so long from Jacksonville.